I'm stacking the shelves for the last week of January. This week I got 5 books. A couple review books, a couple audiobook novellas again, and then one that I kind of bought. I actually got it for free. But I'll go ahead and start going through them. So the first book I got for review, I got through Edelweiss, and that is The Many Daughters of Afang Moy by Jamie Ford. This doesn't come out until June 28th, so I'm getting it pretty far in advance. But it sounds kind of interesting. It's about a woman who's struggling with some mental health issues, and when she sees her daughter is struggling with similar issues, she decides to undergo some pretty radical therapy of sorts, like futuristic therapy, in which she gets to journey back and like meet other women from her past generations, like her ancestors, I guess. And that kind of ties into a whole interesting story. So it sounds a little bit sci-fi, a little bit historical. It should be an interesting read. The preliminary reviews for it have been pretty good, so I'm excited to check it out. And then the second book I got for review is Redwood and Wildfire by Andrea Hairston. And sorry, that comes out in... It actually says it was first published a while ago, but I think it's being re-released. So I think it comes out in like March, but I'm not sure for sure on that. Anyways, that one sounds really interesting too. It's about a couple people who are migrating from Georgia to Chicago. Kind of, I believe it's back in the, do they say when it is? At the turn of the 20th century. So in the early, or late, early 1900s, I think, right? Yeah, that's how it works. Anyways, yes, so they're migrating from Georgia to Chicago. There's some magic involved and stuff, and it just sounds like one of those kind of, maybe a little bit more literary, ambiguous types of magical realism type fantasy reads. It just sounded really interesting, so, and a little different, so I think I will enjoy it. All right, then the one that I bought was actually being offered for free on Amazon, so if you're interested, you can go check it out. And that is Sojourn by Jana Oliver, and that is the first book in the Time Rovers series. Jana Oliver wrote the Demon Trappers series, and I really, really enjoyed it. Demon Hunters, Demon Trappers, something like that. I really liked it. It was kind of an urban fantasy series of sorts. And I've been wanting to go back and read this Time Rover series she wrote for a long time. I've just kind of had it on my, hey, I want to read that sometime list. So when it came up for free, again, BookBub was like, hey, there's a Jane Oliver book you might like. I went ahead and picked it up. And then the last 2 books I borrowed from the library as audiobooks. These are both novella-length audiobooks. I have mentioned in my last couple posts that I have been listening to like shorter 3 to 4 hour audiobooks just because I'm not commuting. I don't really want to pick up something that's like 20 or 30 hours long because it'll take me forever to get through it. So the first one I borrowed is The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Laval. This is supposed to have kind of some Lovecraftian vibes in it. It's about a man who sells this spellbook to an older woman and then bad things happen. I mean, that's kind of all I know about it. But I do know it's supposed to have a little bit of that Lovecraftian creepy vibe to it. And then the second one I got for audiobook that I borrowed from the library is A Long Day in Litchfield, and this is the 3rd book in the Witches of Litchfield series by Paul Cornell. This has been an okay series about some women who live in a small town and are kind of protecting it from demonic influence. It's got a very small town vibe, and the magic is definitely there, but a little more subtle. And I have been enjoying it. It's just the whole thing's a little bit shallow. Like, we don't understand a lot behind why the town needs to be protected, and some of the characters don't have a lot of depth to them. But I am enjoying it, and it's a nice series to listen to while I'm doing other things. So. And that is that. Those are the 5 books that I got this week, and hopefully you enjoyed the post. I am going to just wrap this up pretty quick here. I've been pretty busy with work, and I'm enjoying my new job, but it has been busy the last couple weeks. And it will be busy next week as well. I don't know if it's ever not going to be busy. We have been bouncing around a little bit for weather here. It was in the 20s yesterday, but very windy, so it still felt super cold. And today it's back in single digits for weather, and we are hoping to hit maybe 30 tomorrow, which would feel very nice. But everyone gets a little bit depressed this time of year because it's just been cold for so long. I think it's the coldest January that we've had in 9 years or something like that. So anyways, ready for winter to be done. Aside from that, as I said, I'm kind of busy, so I'm going to wrap stuff up quickly. I hope you guys got a great week. Hope you had a lot of great books and that you have a great week of reading ahead of you. I will be doing the best books of January video on this coming Wednesday. Then it'll be in our stacking shelves on Saturday, and then the Wednesday after that should be the best adult steampunk series. So I am trying to post videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Anyways, again, hope you had a great week of reading, and I will talk to you later. Bye.